Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go over my top 10 2020 sales along with how much I made as a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and one eBay sale. Actually, there's none from Mercari on here. So Poshmark and eBay in my first year as a part-time reseller. Holy crap, that was a lot. It is literally 11 o'clock at night right now. That's why I'm in my PJs. I'm wearing my all new Christmas stuff. It's Christmas Eve and I opened up my stocking. So by open up my stocking, I mean I picked my stuff out on Amazon and I opened it the day it got here. Anyway, that's not the point. So yeah, I started reselling part-time back in like March, February, right when things started to shut down. I knew I really wanted to sell stuff online, but I didn't know what, and I stumbled upon this community and it has made me a pretty decent amount of money. So I wanted to share with you guys, like I said, the top 10 items that I sold this year, and I'm gonna start with the lowest to the highest to build up excitement, and then at the end of the video I'll let you guys know how much I made in the last whatever 8-9 months. I can't do math that quickly. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave me a comment. I always respond to my comments and it just helps my videos perform better. That way more people can see this and hopefully you will learn some new brands from this list. So let's just jump right into it. So as I go through everything, I'll have pictures as well. That way you have a visual, because I hate watching videos like this and there's no pictures. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I'll also have pictures. The number 10 is the Longchamp Le Pliage tote. This came in $85 and I found this at the bins. Probably paid like, I don't know, $1 or $2 for it. And I accepted an offer for $85. I had it listed for $120. So there's a lot of fakes out there for Longchamp. I knew it was authentic because on the inside it said NBC Universal. And if it says something like that in it and you know it's like something that a company was giving out, then it's probably not going to be a fake. Like NBC wouldn't give out fake Le Pliage totes. So yeah. Number 9 was a Gunny Sacks vintage dress. This sold probably within like 10 minutes. I sold it for $135 and I got it at the bins. I had it listed for $160. Someone offered me $100 and then we went back and forth and we settled on $135, which I thought was great for like 10 minutes in. I probably could have sold it for a lot more. Some Gunny Sacks dresses sell for like $400, especially like the really intricate Victorian styles and the more boho styles. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I found it just tag up and their dresses are so well made, so well constructed. So definitely keep your eye out for Gunny Sacks or Jessica McClintock. Jessica McClintock is the designer who makes Gunny Sacks. So number 8, which is really two things, but they're the same thing, is the Patagonia Down With It jacket. So I've sold 2 of these in the past. They're from Goodwill. I think I paid like $30 for it. And these sold pretty fast. One of them sold in like July for $100 and then one of them sold for $135 right at the beginning of fall. It's a very awesome jacket. I actually have one for myself. I've had it for like 4 years and it's held up really well. I just get it dry cleaned and I highly recommend it for yourself, but if you want it, I bought mine new, but you should definitely check out Poshmark because you can get it for more than half off. And if you live in a cold weather climate, it's great. Anyway, this is not a review of the jacket, but Patagonia, always a must-have. Their jackets, especially though, sell for a lot of money. So number 7 is a Reformation new with tags rose hip dress. This sold for $150. This was retail arbitrage from Nordstrom Rack. I think I paid like, it was $26. They were having some special, but I used a gift card that I got from work. So basically it was kind of free. I don't really consider that free, but some people might. But yeah, I flipped it for $150. I think I had it listed for like $180 and that was an offer that I sent out or somebody offered me and I accepted. So pretty good spread there. Reformation for me doesn't sell as well as it used to be honest. I think I'm maybe a lot more particular with it, but it's a great brand that I like personally. So I think the newer styles probably do a lot better, but the older styles just kind of sit. Number 6. Might have messed this up, but number 6 is a Coach Market tote. I got this at the bins, which was crazy. It was in a new bin and it was kind of buried under a bunch of stuff. I sold this for $150. I believe someone just bought it outright. I don't think that was an offer, but it was a newer, trendier color and it was in great condition, so I was very happy to get $150 for that. Probably paid like $2 for it. So if you don't know, the Goodwill outlet / the bins, you pay by the pound. It's kind of hard to tell what the cost of goods is unless you're keeping track of it in the moment, which I don't really do. As long as I'm profitable for that month, I'm okay. But yeah, so that sold for $150. The next one was a Saison wrap dress. Now, to be fair, this sold in a bundle. So I don't know how you'd consider that, if you'd want to split it up amongst the 3 items or what, but yeah, this sold in a bundle for $150. I think this dress could have easily sold for $150 on its own though, so that's why I'm including it in this video. But I picked this up at a local thrift store. It's called ARC if you're from Colorado. And Saison is definitely a brand to keep your eye out for. I have never found it since then. I paid $10 for the dress, and it's definitely a brand I would pay up for. It's a brand that I would shop for myself if I wasn't so cheap. So yeah, Saison, keep your eye out for it. Number 4 is a recent sale. It actually just went out. This is a Penfield puffer that I sold for $160. It sold full price. Funny story, this actually sold twice. The first time it sold, I accepted an offer for $110, and the lady messaged me on Mercari and she was like, I want to cancel it. It's actually the wrong size. And I was like devastated. Because this was last month when my sales were horrible. But then like, yeah, just last week somebody bought it for full price on Poshmark. It's still pending because we know about USPS right now, but hopefully they accept and it's all good. But that was another bins find. It was not even in a new bin. It just happened to be like a vintage style, and it looked really small, so I think people thought maybe it was a kid's jacket, but it was actually men's. I actually thought it was a kid's jacket when I picked it up. But yeah, so keep your eye out for Penfield, especially like the older styles. But I've sold new stuff from Penfield for a pretty good amount too, especially their Madewell collabs. People really like that. Number 3, this sweater I loved. It was a Dries Van Noten sweater. I got it at a hole-in-the-wall type thrift store near my house. I think I paid like $6 for it, if I remember correctly, in the middle of summer. I had never heard of the brand before, but you could just tell by feeling it. It felt like good quality. It was very thick and chunky. The pattern was really interesting. I had never seen anything like it before. And when I looked up the brand, my heart like stopped. I died right there because it's a very, very high-end brand. Some of their sweaters retail for around $2,000. This sweater gave me a lot of headaches because people were sending me the most ridiculous offers. I had it listed for $300. I got probably 10 to 15 offers for like 80 to 100, and I just knew it was worth more than that, so I didn't accept. I held out, and then I got an offer for $250, and I was like, yes, I will take that. Thank you very much. So keep your eye out for Dries Van Noten. Great brand. Don't know if I'll ever find it again, but great brand. Okay, so number 2 was the find that killed me. I found it at the bins. It was a Louis Vuitton strap. I'll have the video linked down below where I found it. I didn't think it was authentic at first, but I took it to a Louis Vuitton store and they authenticated it for me and they said it was real. They don't usually do that, but since it was just a strap, they were okay with doing it. So I found this in a bin, just kind of like shoved to a corner. It was not a new bin, so you don't always have to go for the new bins to find good stuff. But I took a chance on it. I didn't think it was real, to be honest with you guys, but it was. And this sold on eBay for $275, which is insane. It was just a strap. Like, it wasn't even a strap you could buy separately. It was like somebody's strap that they had gotten rid of because they thought it was worthless. So things like that, like high-end designer straps, boxes, bags, get them. I've heard some Rolex boxes are worth hundreds. So yeah, Louis Vuitton strap paid for my car bill that month. And then number 1 is my Le Mondial riding boots. I also found those at the bins. I believe I hauled them, and these are a pair of custom made boots that they make for horseback riders, and they like very specifically tailor them to like your calf size and your width of your foot. So I was actually shocked somebody bought this. They bought it on Poshmark full price for $3.50. Again, paid my car bill that month. So I was very, very happy with that. This was one of those finds where I had no idea what the heck it was. They just looked expensive. A lot of times with nice leathers, you can just tell it's a good brand. So I picked it up, looked at the comps, and the rest is history. So yeah, number one, Mundial riding boots. Who would have thought it'd be a random brand I had never heard of? Okay, so I'm gonna pull up how much I've made between March, February, whatever it was, to now on my Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay sales. So everything that I make, I put into a separate bank account. And so yeah, that is how I keep track of how much I've made. So this is how much I've made without my cost of goods. My cost of goods is usually, I would say, anywhere from free to a max of like $10. I really don't spend that much unless like it's a Patagonia jacket that I know will sell for a whole lot. So how much I made was $10,786. So that's not including the pending balance that I have on Poshmark and Mercari, which is an additional $338. So that brings it to a total of $11,124. I would say that's not too shabby considering I started the beginning of this year. I mean, that could be like a kitchen remodel, student loan payoff, car payments, you know, paying down your mortgage, whatever it is. I mean, $11,000 is not something to ignore. I'm definitely going to keep doing it this year. It's been a great extra source of income. And if you guys want to see any tips, I feel like I've been doing this at least somewhat long enough to give a few beginner tips at least. Just let me know what you'd want to see down below and I might do it. We shall see. So anyway, yeah, that is my top 10 sales of 2020 and how much I made in 2020 as a part-time reseller. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, don't forget to leave me a comment and thumbs up this video so that way I know you liked it. And I'll see you guys in the new year. Bye.